Shalom, family. I pray all is well. We just wanted to give you a quick heads up. Unfortunately, the enemy's strategy is becoming more and more aggressive by the day, and they're focusing their attacks on the most vulnerable among us, our children.
The popular L.O.L surprise dolls have been hiding a disturbing and dark surprise, leaving lots of moms outraged. Parents are calling L.O.L surprise dolls inappropriate after a Facebook video was shared. It was showing a mother dipping one of the dolls into cold water to see what happens.
Yeah, and you might want to check your child's toys, specifically the dolls. There's a hidden surprise not sitting well with a lot of parents.
They're the L.O.L surprise dolls, and you can buy them here at Walmart. To the naked eye, you won't notice too much. They're just your typical toy. But it's what happens when you add a little ice water that's got parents hot.
I don't.
And my 5-year-old has a doll that looks like she's wearing bondage now.
You guys, oh my God. Are you serious? Like you guys see this, right? This is not fake.
They're cute, they're popular, they're L.O.L surprise dolls, and they're leaving a surprise all right.
I was completely shocked when I saw it for my own eyes that has been in my child's bedroom for 6 months, and I had no idea that, you know, these things were happening, that she was being exposed to this, you know, behind my back, that I had no say-so in this.
Breast pedals, fishnet, tattoos, and what some call lingerie exposed when the little dolls are dipped in ice water.
Do you see that? Tail and wings.
There's dozens of videos on Facebook of parents testing it out. This one sent in to us from a woman in Thomasville. Kaylee Hollingshead in Texas tried it on her 3-year-old's dolls just this morning.
She has a boy L.O.L doll, and that's what I noticed first, was that it had privates on the boy doll that, you know, I don't feel like should be there. And then there was another one that we dipped in the water, and it, you know, she's dressed in an inappropriate outfit.
The dolls aren't hard to find. They're sold at places like Walmart and Dollar General. But what is hard to find, Hollingshead says, is a warning of the bizarre clothing change.
I can't support a company or stand behind a company that is willing to expose our children to this adult, just inappropriate. I mean, no 3-year-old needs to know what a little boy's private parts look like, or needs to see, you know, a little girl dressing that way.
Hollingshead threw all 5 of her daughter's dolls away immediately and says other mothers she knows are doing the same.
I just want to know, at what point did you think that was okay to sell that and for children to see those kind of things? You know, I don't understand what the reasoning is behind it. I want to know if they have children, if they think that's okay, you know, if they want their children to be exposed to that kind of thing.
And I reached out to L.O.L dolls a little bit earlier this afternoon, and I just checked. They still have not responded with a statement of any kind.
So I'm putting my daughter's L.O.L dolls to the test, and here is one of them. Apparently it's supposed to color change. Cute little girl. Just like the other videos showed, that is what happened. I had to see it for myself, but it's real. It's very disappointing.
It's a little boy, L.O.L, right?
It's tattoos away.
It's a little boy, L.O.L. You see, there's nothing up here, right?
I want to dip him in the water.
Okay, hold on. Let me let them see him. See, there's nothing up here on him? Okay, now. This is what we were trying out. Hold on, let's take these out. Now we're going to dip him in cold water. Send a look. Put him back in a little bit more. Look at this. What's on his back, y'all? Look at that. You see that instantly appearing? In cold water. They put it right on the little boy. See, he don't have nothing on the front. Turn him around.
Oh, he came with tattoos.
Wait a minute, what does that say?
It's like PlayStation things.
Or is it? So he got tattoos right here. Look at him down there. And he got this on his back.
Hasbro says it's pulling a Trolls doll from shelves after a petition accusing the toy maker of promoting child abuse. The DreamWorks Trolls World Tour Giggle and Sing Poppy has a button on her stomach that, when pressed, prompts the doll to sing, but it also has a second button under the doll's skirt that, when pressed, prompts her to make sounds.
In a video online, the doll is seen gasping and giggling when the button is pressed.
A petition calling for the doll to be pulled had more than 250,000 signatures. A Hasbro spokesperson tells CNN the feature was designed to react when the doll was seated, but says they recognize the placement may be perceived as inappropriate.
And if you look down here, I figured a video was the best way. So I just touched her tummy and she's going to sing for a minute. But down here is a button right here on her privates. And if you push those, she makes these sounds. Boop. Oh. Like a gasping sound.
These companies know exactly what they're doing. These dolls are already dressed inappropriately and overly sexualized, but these reprobate designers and manufacturers decided to take a step further, and they wanted to add an extra secret layer of lingerie, fetish, bondage-like outfits, tattoos, and even pasties.
Today's children are really being bombarded with an unprecedented amount of suggestive witchcraft, predictive programming, and satanic indoctrination. You can see these social engineers are meticulously grooming and molding children from the moment they leave the womb.
Absolutely, these satanic rings of deviants are trying to get our children ripe for their army of child predators. They run the government, Hollywood, the music industry, the Catholic Church, and I'm sure you've seen the photo of Kevin Spacey and Ghislaine Maxwell sitting comfortably on the throne at Buckingham Palace. These child predators literally run the world.
And for those who want to dismiss this truth as just some kind of conspiracy theory, explain why the toy had a tattoo of a pizza on his back. Those leaked emails from you-know-who had the same code word over and over again.
And what people don't realize is that there's a certain class of goat-legged, hoof-footed demons that are assigned to oversee and guide these predatory cults. They even give those susceptible the impulse to engage in this unnatural, damnable behavior. And we expose the queen of these deviant spirits in our film, Pray Before Watching the movie Land of Fornication.
Ultimately, as parents, we are responsible for teaching our children, not these toy companies and the manufacturers. We can't expect these corporations to have any decent morals. They were set up to perpetuate all manner of ungodliness. We see how things are progressively getting worse. Remember Proverbs 22:6.
Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
This is Mr. and Mrs. Shatter Paradise, reporting from an undisclosed location, because the subject of tonight's expose is spiritual warfare.
And there was a good way off from them, an herd of many swine feeding. So the devils besought him, saying, If thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into the herd of swine. And he said unto them, Go. And when they were come out, they went into the herd of swine. And behold, the whole herd of swine ran violently down to a steep place into the sea, and perished in the waters.
Listen carefully.
This is not a test.
sure you're prayed up. Make sure you're right with God.
Police, fire, and emergency medical services.
Darkness, darkness, and suffering. The time comes.
Open your eyes.
This is it.
Massive protests.
I hope you're ready.
Warning.
Late night rioting.
Be careful.
No matter how dark the hour may seem.
Be very, very careful.